Hello everybody, welcome to Bales Hay Farm and Ranch. We've got a packed episode. One, I'm hanging out with Drew. My batteries are dead in my pickup. We get some new batteries too. Brian's running some new equipment. We get to go watch a brand new disc. We're demoing it. And we got to run something I'm pretty pumped about. We've hooked up this Cultipacker ring roller behind our ripper. So we get to see that ripper destroy some dirt clods, and that's gonna save us money. Less passes in the field. Super excited about that. So get to see McKinsey for a little bit. And then we're going to take a walk around this equipment after they park it. You get to see the ring roller up close, the disc up close, see what we're looking at, what we're thinking about. Man, don't forget, thumbs up, share it, comment. Please, please, please comment. The comments help a lot. Hope you guys like to see some tractors, because we're going to see some tractors. We're making hay. Also, don't forget our sponsors, the biggest sponsor. I've never thought about calling them a sponsor, but they definitely are. My dad, Bales Hay Sales. If you need hay, or you know someone that needs hay, I've been on the phone today actually with a couple guys from Texas. They've had some droughts up north. They want to try some truckloads out. If you need hay, please contact our office, 623-386-2988. I've got so much extra hay. Everyone around here has extra hay. Arizona needs to get rid of some hay. So please give us a call if you or someone you know needs it. We're actually disking up for a Brian's neighbor. She's got some horses and some pasture, and she's just wondering if we could disc it up. So that's what he's doing now on this demo Sweeco disc. Yeah. We gotta run. Whew, look at it bring this up. Holy smokes. This thing is heavy. This ground is wet. It's balling up a touch. Uh-oh. Did you guys see it drag? Oh, there's like a low spot right here. That might have been why. Yeah, so as he hits that low spot, the front disc grabs that back and it slides it. Oh, whatever. Anyways, there's a big low spot here and a low spot there. Man, it's pulling this up nicely. But it's $70,000 versus one we already own. Is it worth? Is it pulling it up $70,000 worth? That's Brian's whole argument. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, he wants a new one. But will it pay for itself? Our other one needs a lot of work. It doesn't pull straight, doesn't pull right. It pulls heavy. So you could argue you got to spend several $1,000s fixing yours, and it's still just a fixed 30-year-old disc or older. I don't know. It's hard to do the math and figure that out. One thing I like, Brian likes, is the old styles has this spring. When these fold down, these spring-loaded, I mean, if you know the K770, I don't know what you call them, but they flip under here and they lock on. They keep this arm from flopping. Well, this has this massive pin. What is that, an inch? Inch and a half pin, inch and a quarter, I don't know. So when he opens it up, you throw that pin through this hole, it is not gonna disconnect. So that's nice too, but again, $70,000 worth nice. I don't know. Okay, now we go get batteries for my truck. Anyone else notice, like, can you tell when your batteries are going out? Does your vehicle start acting funny? I noticed mine, so the truck we're in now, my old pickup, the windshield wipers, when you turn it on in the morning, they would move like an inch or two, I was like, that's weird. And then 3 days later, it's dead. So I kind of, when the windshield wipers would move, I knew they were getting low. Well, the last 2 days when I start my truck, it sounds a touch funny, and my screen, my screen was showing stuff like it doesn't normally show, so I'm just going to assume that means my batteries are low. Anyone else have any good like things the way you know? One cool thing about these older Fords, like, so this isn't the new body style. If you stay under 5 miles an hour, your reverse camera will stay on, and I love it. You can like do stuff and just keep watching behind you. It's pretty cool. All right, to Napa. I did my part. I'll throw those away. Oh, here. Let me help you.
You missed one.
I'm helping you.
You missed
Helping you.
Am I helping you?
And I'm done. Oh, that's water. Shoot. This is supposed to be water for that. Someone else has also put garbage in there, so it's not all me. Anyone else's shop? Anyone? 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 Now I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do what I was originally gonna do, pull some hay out of this barn that I've noticed has started to tobacco. We already sent some to a customer on accident, and it's not very good when that happens. So I wanna pull out and see where it goes to and where it stops. Can you see the discoloration right there, right here, and the side of that stack, and right there, but right there I really see it. So I'm gonna pull 16 stacks out. I'm just gonna set them down outside. I wanna see what behind it looks like. What's tricky, I've got to see which ones are bad and which ones are good. Because this was an edge stack, I think it might be good. That other one was an edge stack and it was bad. Uh, 16 stacks are pulled out. Just looking at this, there's a touch of discoloration right there and maybe right there. Everything across the top looks good. Maybe right there might have a spot. That's hard to say. To me it looks a lot better. I can see moisture was on this on the ground right there. That stack might have had a slug in it or something. Hoping we got through it. Maybe it was just like 2 full rows. You can really smell it too. I smell a touch, but that could have been from the previous row. That might be a problem. This stack might be a problem. These 3 dead center. That doesn't smell it. Might spray paint an X on there so when Leonard gets over here, he knows to watch for it. There's 1, 2, 4 rows until we hit some teff grass. So there's only 8 loads left in this barn. So we'll keep working away at this. Try to get this half empty. So I've got room for 18 loads in this barn. Each bay holds 6 loads on the bottom. So I'm sorry, 3, 6. So 3, 6, 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 loads. All right, we're going on a field trip, and I have with me the newest employee.
Hi.
She's getting better. She has a lot to learn. Anyways,
Slowly but surely.
we've been having meetings with a guy named Dan about the new store and building the store. And we're going to go to another feed store that's 25 miles away, and he's actually coached me very little on a little bit on how big it should be, size wise. Do everything you can do now, because he's had to add on over several years and cobble things together. So we're headed with Dan to, it's called Stockman's. Stockman's? I think it's just called Stockman's. We're headed. We're going to meet Dan and walk through Stockman's and kind of look at the way he's insulated, and really try to not do what Stockman's did, because they have had to grow. They had this little tiny building, and they've grown and have to add on to it and add on to it and add on to it. And Brett, the guy that runs it, owns it, is like, dude, you want to build it as big as you can while you can, so you don't have to do what I did. So that's what we're doing right now. Anything to say?
No, that's it.
Tell the viewers a little about yourself.
Oh.
How many years younger than me are you?
10. No. I'm a few years younger than Trevor, but I'm much wiser. Much wiser.
What have you done with your life?
All kinds of things.
No, people, they
Just
want to
the
know. They're like,
okay.
why haven't you been on the farm this whole
I
time?
haven't been on the farm. I used to.
Do you know how to run a baler?
No, I don't know how to run a baler.
Do you know how to drive a tractor?
Don't know how to drive a squeeze.
See, she's not been on the farm.
I don't actually know how to drive stick shift either. I need to.
We'll let Drew teach her that. I don't know.
Okay.
We might cancel our relation siblingness if I have to teach her.
It's okay if Drew doesn't like me. You should.
At the end of it.
Yeah, there you go. I was working at a CPA firm and then an attorney's office before here, and just was a good time to make the move over to the farm.
Yeah, we thought with her experience, a lot of you will understand it's good to have new perspectives, right? Well, I have not been in a very professional setting ever, so I don't have a very professional perspective on anything. Where Mackenzie has
Got a little bit.
Yeah, came from 2 or 3. We were at a bake before that, so 3 extremely professional jobs, and so it's great to add that perspective to things and to hopefully hone us down, bring in the farming side, and then add the professional side. Because if you're a farmer, you know things aren't always super professional. Just like wing it. Just it'll figure itself out. So then hopefully we'll bring a little farm back into the city, girl.
Yeah, there you go.
How long did you live in the city?
Well, I don't know. At least 15 years.
She's been in the city for 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to trade in my heels for flats, and I'm still not. My feet still feel weird.
I don't even know what that means. But anyways, that's what we're doing. Well, sorry, Brett wasn't there, so I didn't turn on the camera to check out Stockman's. It's a super nice feed store. He's just had to add on to it over the years, and he's mostly giving me a heads up on, you don't want to add on, you just want to have it finished. So that's kind of what that was about here. Let's but here's a ring roller. Let's after we washed it this morning, I want to get up and close and personal and show you everything about it. Here's this disc we've been trying out. We've not really run it on more than 15 acres. The salesman was wanting to know, do we got a deal? But I really don't know. Next week, we're definitely gonna get to run it on some of our own stuff. Right away, I wish I had my measuring tape. I can go get it. It's just a thicker, heavier duty disc, which we like that about it. It's gonna have less problems over time. Less things are gonna bend. Less slop in it. The end goal, or the end thought is, though, is it $70,000 nicer? That's what it's going to cost us to buy this. Then I can sell my case, which I say the case is old and wore out. It would be a great disc for someone somewhere. It's still a good disc for us. We're just thinking about the future. It's 24 foot wide when it's fully open. I don't remember how long it is, though. It's quite a bit longer than our case as well. But this tractor pulls it, this Fendt pulls it well. When you guys saw it working in wet soil, I haven't seen it in dry, hard soil yet. So it'll be interesting to see it in something that's a little more compact, and really see what it can do to dry soil, especially where there's some clods. But now, with this setup right behind the camera, with this, we shouldn't see a whole lot of clods. Look at these big old wheels, though. Holy smokes. Those are some aggressive wheels. And the thought is, if I buy that, I'll have another attachment similar to this built on the back of that. So if I am not ripping when these open up, if you noticed, these were closed as it ran behind this ripper. Well, when it opens up, it's 2 foot wider. It's a foot wider on either side than that. So I could dual purpose this Dave Koenig ring roller. I hear it's called a clodbuster, ring roller. What other names have I heard? Cultipacker. So whatever you want to call it, ring roller is the easiest thing. It can be dual purpose behind that and this, but I think being behind this alone is going to save me a whole pass. Each acre is going to lose a pass. Now, I haven't done the math. I'm really interested to run it with it on a field, on 50 acres, and then run it afterwards on another 50 acres, especially on some similar soil. I want to see how much fuel and how much time it takes, how many passes we have to take versus with this. I already own it. It'd just be nice to know, I guess, or you just don't do it and you're just happy with it. My friend John Dinsmore runs his, but when I got this priced well, my brother-in-law had it, and he's like, man, I don't need it. No one wants to buy it. He was in Texas. Just couldn't get rid of it. All right, well, now you guys have seen that new equipment. You've seen the new backhoe. I don't know. It's kind of cool, right? Since I've been here, we've got a lot of new stuff. Steamers, baler tractors. I guess that means we're making money or just more debt. Thanks for watching the show, you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Kind of fun day, getting to see equipment run, new implements. Always enjoyable, little squeeze work. Got to see what I'm doing with picking out good hay versus bad hay. Got to see Mackenzie a little bit. I think we're going to teach her how to drive a semi this winter. That should be fun. Don't forget to go to the store. Sweet hats, t-shirts. I hope you enjoyed the show.